Howdy, hey y'all. Hi lovelies. It's Nana Ange here with a review and wear test of the CurvLife Acrylic press-on nails using their thick non-UV glue. So I am going to put in a little card here showing you what I'm going to do when I review products. And first we're going to go through packaging, and then price, quality of the nail. We'll review the directions that they have and ease of application. And finally, we'll do a wear test. I'll be popping little videos on at the end of how many days in, or if there's any tragedies, or if any pop off, and my final thoughts. So we're going to have to put a time limit on it though. So I think giving them a 2-week or a 14-day time limit before I just remove them is fair. Don't you agree? Hopefully they'll all last that long and I won't have to worry about it. So we're gonna go through packaging. It's average, I would say. I like that you can see the nails through there, but it's nothing fancy. These are the CurvLife acrylic nails. Now they do just have regular press-on nails as well. And these are $9.99 through the CurvLife site. Okay, so you get a little CurvLife, just your standard nail glue. I throw this in my purse just in case. You get some sticky tabs. And you get this nice little plastic cuticle pusher and pointy end. So that's good. So packaging, I would say average. Price, $9.99. If they last 14 days or beyond, I would say that's not too bad of a price, because they are very pretty, and they do have some really pretty designs on the site. These are kind of rose gold chrome is what they look like to me. Now, you know me, I couldn't just leave them like this and wear them for 14 days because that just wouldn't be my jam. But I didn't do too much to them because they're very pretty. I just added some rose gold stickers to them and put on a base and a top coat. So not much adjusting. But I mean, if you wore them just like this, they would be absolutely beautiful. So the quality, they're very thick. So they're supposed to be made up of several layers, and they're supposed to be, the bottom is matte, which is really nice, so you don't have to worry about scraping it up. And they have a very nice glossy finish to them, and they're very thick, especially on the free edge. I can hardly bend that. The cuticle is nice and thin and bendable, which is important for sizing. So I would say by the look of them, they're very high quality press-on nails. Directions, let's just see here. I didn't get any inserts or anything. The directions say, clean your nails before application. Buff your nails, then use alcohol pads to wipe. Ensure your nails are completely dry, clean, and oil-free. It will make your nails more stronger and long-lasting. Find right direction, very important. Thick fingertips with numbers on the back, thin finger roots. Okay, I'm sure they're talking about the cuticle end is going to be the thinnest part of the nail, and the outside, the free edge of the nail, is going to be thicker. Choose the right glue. Select different glues based on your needs. For longer lasting, consider using semi-solid glue, which that's what we're going to use today. I have used this glue for a long time. Anybody else out there tried it? It's really good glue. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the ease of application portion. And so I am going to, I've already pushed my cuticles back. I've added you don't have to do this, but I just do this because I have very thin nails. I have added a tiny layer of clear builder gel just so I can scratch that up instead of my actual nail beds. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And I will do that off camera, and then I'll come back and talk with you on what's next. Okay, we're all scratched up. Just slightly. I just use a buffer. I use the rougher side of my 180 buffer. So it would be the 100 side, just to get the shine off of them and get them roughed up. And then it says to clean with alcohol, so that's what we're going to do. I like to spray mine with alcohol and use this brush to really get all that dust that we just created out of the nail. So how's everybody doing? We're doing really well. We have a busy May coming up. My son graduates from college. My nephew graduates from high school. And the same son is moving to the middle of Minnesota in May, and then is getting married the weekend of May 31st. So you might not see a lot of me in May. See, now we will move on to application, but I wanted to show you a couple of extra steps that I take just by wearing press-on nails for so long. I kind of know what, for me, what works well on my nails. So I always go in with a dehydrator. I mean, you wouldn't have to. Basically, alcohol is doing the same thing, but it's just one extra step that I like to take, and I make sure I get it clear down to the base of my nail. And then I like to go in with a thin layer of primer. This is just canny primer, air dry. And this just provides an already sticky base to the nail. I'm kind of excited about these. You know, sometimes when you do your own nails, you just want to take a break from doing them and do other things, do other projects, do collaborations, do, you know, just some fun press-ons for people or things like that. And I always have a stash of press-on nails at home. And sometimes I just wear them with sticky tabs out for the weekend. I sometimes do that with my own press-on nails. Okay, so now it's time for application, and we're going to use the CurvLife Semi-Solid Quick Drying Glue without UV or LED. So open her up here. What I like to do is just add, you don't want to get too much. I just add a little bit and kind of spread it around. Kind of like Gel-X. Okay. And you're going to go at a 45-degree angle and push down. And then I kind of like to hold them down, maybe rock a little bit for about 10 seconds, literally, with this glue. This is really good stuff. All right. I always like to make sure there's none up in my nail. Okay, so a little bead of glue down at the bottom. .45-degree angle. Okay. Here we go with ring fingers. Okay, I'm just going to keep applying these, so I'll probably speed this part of the video up, and I'll be back with you when they're all applied. All right, they're all on. They're all applied, and they feel really sturdy and solid. They're not too bad looking. What do you guys think? They're kind of pretty. I like the stickers that I added to them. Okay, so next up you will see some clips from the following days, letting you know how they're holding up. And then after those, I will do my final wrap up and thoughts. All right, see you soon. Hi lovelies. It's day 3 of the CurvLife nails. You can see they're all still on. They're all still kicking. And they're all really solid. So 3 days, success. Thanks. Hi lovelies! It's day 13 of the CurvLife Acrylic Nail Press-On Challenge. And yesterday I went dress shopping and tried on a bunch of dresses, which would be day 12, and we had some losses. 3 popped off while tugging and pulling and things like that. I think they probably would have lasted a few days longer without having done that, but we're going to call it the end of the CurvLife Challenge on day 13. You can see the ones that are remaining are in very good shape. No chipping, no peeling, maybe a few scratches, but they still look real good. And my final thoughts are that they are worth the money. They held up really good under a lot of pressure. I type every day, and I believe these are a couple of the nails that popped off. I believe I could clean them up and reuse them again. So I believe that they are reusable and they are a good value. So I'm just going to see how it is to remove the glue under these press-ons for you. So I'm just making an opening. And then trying to get some of this remover down in there. Okay, and then I just kind of, oh yeah, those are just gonna pop off. This one's pretty stuck. Simple as that. Pop. And pop. And no damage to the nails underneath. And that's partly because I put a clear builder gel on top of my natural nails with any kind of extension that I'm using. So really easy and affordable. And I give them a 8 out of a 10. So that is all I have for you for the CurvLife acrylic nail press-on review and wear test. Thank you all for joining me. Please give me a like, a subscribe, and a comment on my channel. It sure helps the channel a lot. Thank you all. Love ya. Nana Ange.